All right, my friends. Well, feels like I haven't hunted in forever. I'm at Whiskey Business, the store that started it all for me. Um, Obviously, I say this about a lot of stores. I love this store. They're fantastic people. Um, they let me shoot very early on. Man, look at that. How the times have changed. Got Blanton's and E.H. Taylor, just about every store. That Lalo's great. I heard there's I think a barrel proof coming out or something along those lines. I have had this single barrel, which is great. I've not tried their bullet single barrel. So, could this be the first set of Christmas stuff coming? Interesting. A lot of stuff, a lot of people talking about Jefferson's. It's been a big topic of conversation here of late. Well, let's see, they got the foolproof here. Just in time for Christmas is coming. I literally drank the last little bit of my Whiskey Business the other night, so a lot of great store picks here. Like I said, big fan of this store. They're like the last homely house going out of Tipton County into up north. So I'll go nice and slow. Got lots of stuff to talk about. Really, I'm out hunting stag. 25A hit the town, so I'm pretty sure that everybody is getting that. Look at that, Eagle Rare Can just sitting on the shelf. That's pretty much what I was going to try to hit. A couple of stores. I'm going to hit at least two. I was thinking about going to do some more. I've been a little bit underneath the weather. I came back from Bruzel Fest with a terrible chest cold. You know, someone told me to touch one of the price tags and maybe it would adjust my lighting. It didn't do anything, so I think you have to have an iPhone for that. So I know I'm still working on trying to figure out how to get these where they'll be able to see the prices a little bit better. I know that's all anybody cares about. Oh, I got the Madura calf. Love this one. Not minty, for those who are curious and playing the home version of our game. Got the C924. Wonder what the laser code on that is. Uncharted. I've not been here in a very long time. I'm kind of excited to be up here, and I'm going to do a little bit more of an in-depth hunt here than I have been in the past. I'm pretty sure this is new for them. And then kind of goes into the scotches and those stuff, so I'm going to cut right here to go down, and we'll look at what here. I've got some store picks. Man, do you remember when Smoke Wagon was all the rage, and now not much? So what do you guys think about if someone made the generalization that this is just Jack Daniels that has not gone through the Lincoln County process? Just curious what your thoughts on that would be. And I do have a very weak voice. Might be the only stag we see, may not be. We'll have to kind of see. Got the Joseph Magnus's going here. I've seen a lot of these at the prices coming down on them. Bottled and Bond's great price. Foolproof's a great price. This is technically a store pick. Sorry, excuse me. We've got Russell's. I've heard nothing but good things about this stuff right here. So I know Hadley's a place here in town. Excuse me. Someone picked up one of those Eagle Rares. Hadley's in town. I think has a less than $5 old fashioned. I don't want to give too much of the price away, but I think that's what it is. So, which sounds amazing. I have that bottle. Good. They got the marshmallow toast here. Got the You Know What Cancer. You know, that's near and dear to my heart. I've lost a couple family members for it, and my brother is a cancer survivor, so he lost half of his finger. One of the best blue notes out here. I've got that 122. Anytime you get these uncut, unfiltered, and they're over 120, they are a must get. Oh, Jack Daniels Heritage right here, 99. That is probably one of my favorite bottles to get. I drank about half of mine, and it was a gift. I'm going to have to get it back. Got the 8-year reserve here. A lot of people have been looking for this bottle. Probably should pick that bottle up today. Cast strength, you can't beat it. You know, I love Old Dominic, and I just did a pick of the Weeder, so that's coming. So, got the Red Turkey Wheat, got the Winter. Man, they got a bunch of stuff here that I have not seen. New Rift is really getting out a lot of stuff over here. Got this. Oh wow! I'm gonna go back over these, and maybe I can fix the thing where you can see the prices. Got the Founders, which everybody loves. And we got Shanks just sitting here on the... You looking for anything in particular? He's focused. Aw, look at that. Whole family of belt wearers. Got the new bottle there. Got a rare character. And we're down there. So. Frank August, they won a bunch of awards. First and West has gotten a lot of chatter here lately. And we finally got Johnny Drum, which I'm not a fan of. Let me know if you are. We got the Weeded and all of those. We got the Stag. There's the Storyteller. They always limit those old charters. And I'm always surprised to see that. So. Single barrels are great. Had a good tickle. If you've seen that video, you know. Had a good time at Castle and Key when that Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Got the Cream of Kentucky. And we got all of our... There's that chicken, you know what, sitting on the bottom shelf where it doesn't belong with old granddad. Check the Creed. We were at some place and somebody argued with me that it was Creek. I think I started that. And if you're looking for, you don't want to get any Blantons or any of the other tater bottles, there's the equivalent right there for all of them. GW Bant. I'll go a little bit quicker through here, and then because we're gonna do what everybody loves for me to do, talk about that gross. Clyde Mays. Do a Kentucky Tavern there. Just want to let you know the Discord's running good and strong. Got lots of people up there. I have not been on much lately with work and school and commitments. I've not had a chance to really get to do much. So, oh yeah, the Blazing Apple, which is it's fun. Tastes like Christmas too. Plan to be kind of beefing up and getting more into the more into Discord, maybe trying to do more things. I know that there's a meetup from some of the local guys that's coming up. I may try to do another meetup at my place, kind of like I did at Christmas last year. My wife just doesn't want it to get out of hand, so which my stuff never gets out of hand. So we'll kind of have to see. I may pick a time in November, maybe early December, when we can get in there and get those as well. All right, well, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, here's their store pick. What's the proof on that? 124. Nice. All right, we'll look at these over here, and then I will get the I'm gonna take a quick break and get things set up to go behind the counter. They're just busy. All right, well, I think it goes this way. I'm not exactly sure how those actually work on the allocated bottles, but spend $100 or or get a store pick. So I got the full Weller lineup. I got the of course I got this one. I got the Kentucky Nectar, the Peppers, the 7, and they've got what everybody has been looking for right there. So the bottle is out there. I assumed as much. So all right, well, I'm gonna go into the next store. You guys, let's just see what the next hunt brings us. All right, my friends. Well, as you can hear, I don't sound very good and I don't feel very good, but I do want to share this with you. This is from Bottle to Bond, something I bought. I'm not a paid endorsement at all. This is something I saw online last year, and actually I've bought 4 of these. 1 for me, 1 for my brother, and 2 for my very good friends. Now, I added the D-ring on here. These cases are hard. They're kind of like a glasses case. It's kind of indented, and it'll fit any mini. I've actually put other minis in here when I've been washing the other. I took this to KBF. I took it to Bruzelfest. I have, I put a D-ring on it so I can hang it off my Oak and Ore bag. So I highly recommend this. I'm going to have a little pour of the stag, just so you can see that the Glencairn works perfectly fine. Like I said, I guess it's not technically a Glencairn, but it's a Glen. Anyway, he's given me a code. It's a Bottle to Bond discounts / MajorXero. You get 20% off. Fantastic. Basically, you get free shipping on this. This is something I definitely use. I will put the link in there. The dogs think it's a great thing as well. I'll put the link down in the description. 100% you should check this out. Solange, and hopefully I'll get back to the hunt here soon. All right, we're at store number 2, Discount Liquor and Wine in Millington, Tennessee. Everybody knows that this store is near and dear to my heart. My father came to the store when I was a young man. There's a guy that was just in front of me before at the last store I was at, and he was just here. I know it's the same guy, and he bought everything out that I would have showed on here. So all the stags, they had stag here, and they had some other stuff. So you snooze, you lose in this business. You gotta hit it pretty hard. So yeah, she had 2 cases here. They usually get stag here, and I would imagine it's usually a pretty good price. That's why I came to these 2 stores. I knew that they were going to have the stag, and other stuff. So I'm going to try and turn this a little bit here, and we'll talk a little bit. And this will probably be my last store of the day. I'm still not feeling great, and I need to get home. I'm going to start working on a project, which I'm going to talk about. I bought all the Weller 12 for $99, which is a pretty good price for that, of course. I got the single barrel here, and let me tilt this up just a little bit. I got the toasted, and yeah, stag was $100 a bottle here. So yeah, they bought all of it yesterday. So keep that in mind next time stag drops. This is a great store to come to. So all right, I'm disappointed only because I like to show it. I wasn't going to buy any of it, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to start working on my barrel. I've talked about this many times. I went and bought screws today. I'm going to take it, I'm going to clean it out, and or not clean it out, I'm going to start putting screws in it and then turn it into a shelf. So that should be fun. It's very tight in here today for some reason, extra tight. It's hard for me to bend over, I think. Oh, I hate that I missed that stag for $100. I would have loved to have been able to share that with you guys. That would have been fun, but like I said, I've been sick, so it's hard to do those things when you can. There's these Bell Me's. This tax stamp is cracked here, but a lot of people really like this one. So, this Wheelers. You think something particular? Mind your way.
Bullet bourbon? No, sir.
Bullet. I think I feel like the bullet. I feel like the bullet was behind me over here.
Could have been farther on this side.
Yeah. Well, I've not seen it yet.
I'll show you anyway.
Oh yeah. You know, they got bourbon on the over there on that other side as well. So.
Yes, sir. Here it is right here.
Oh, right there in front of me. I just didn't make it down there far enough. So. All right. Well, I think I pretty much got everything here. I'm gonna try to because this store is a little bit busier. I'm gonna walk over here and talk a little bit and maybe look at some of the stuff they got over here, since there's a couple people in that aisle. I do want to remind everyone to be nice. Let's be friends. Help each other. You know, you don't know what somebody's going through, honestly, and you might be the one thing that, you know, really helps somebody who is struggling and having a tough time. You know, you could be it. You could be the person who's going to help somebody who's just having a rough time of it. And I mean, I don't think there's a better feeling in the world than helping somebody, and then especially without an agenda. So if you're out there and you can be a hero, be a hero. All right. So, well, you know what? We'll come over here. I walked out, and then all 3 people left the aisle over there. So we'll go back over here and take another quick look. But it's a tight fit, so we're going to do. So anyway, stag for $100. That's not the cheapest I've seen, but it's pretty darn close. So I got some old, let's see, Dr. Stoner's mellow corn. Yeah, I'm reluctant at some of these stores to even shoot because of how I think you can't see the prices, and you guys get really worked up when you can't see prices. And there's a weird slope, like the whole floor slopes down, so as it comes down, it's hard for me to hard to film. So, all right, guys. Well, this is a short one today. Don't think I'm gonna be able to get to do much more. I will talk about, like what I said, I got the barrel from Old Dominic. That was the very first pick I was a part of, and as I was there, I got luckily Bruzel let me said I could have the barrel from Old Dominic, and then Clark there gave it to me. Oh, $89 for that. And we finally got the bottle from the pick from when I did the pick with Bruzel. And so I got the barrel, I got the bottle. I'm going to turn it into a cabinet, so it should be a hot mess, and it'll probably mostly be on Instagram or in shorts. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a great day, and thank you for all you do for me and support. You know, there's some links down in there. We've talked about Amazon quite a bit lately. If you click on something, a link that I have recommended, and then you go to buy something else, I get a little bit of a commission on there. Doesn't do anything it doesn't raise your price, doesn't do anything crazy. It just gives me 2 or 3% off of something you bought. It doesn't even have to be the thing that I picked. So if you want to support me and it didn't cost you anything, and you're going to buy something on Amazon, that's the way to go. Thanks, guys, and Slanja.